good morning, my people. Top of the top. It is Tuesday, May 13th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because with Him, all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Follow my brother, John Boy Belton, on Facebook and Instagram. Again, John Boy Belton. And you can follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Shouts to the sponsor, Vision Sports Management. Top of the top to everybody out there traveling, man. School, work, uh, school, work, wherever you traveling, wherever you going to, wherever you coming from, vacation, safe travels. Um, Blessings to everybody out there. Hope you're feeling blessed. Hope you're feeling appreciated and thankful for always seeing another day, y'all. You know what I mean? Ooh, y'all. Of course, I have to get back to doing these lives in the morning, y'all. I'm telling you, the days I be up and I be chilling. Like, nah, I don't feel like it. It just happens like that sometimes. But I gotta get back to it, man. I gotta get back on point. It just be like that sometimes. Usually, I have my morning chop ups. But we're gonna get into this boxing this morning. Because it's something interesting that's coming up, so I gotta do it. um, Hold on, y'all. Let me set something up. Let me set myself up right now. Anyway, so yeah, we got that coming up. The morning chop ups is still here, you know what I mean? But this morning I really wanted to get into oh yeah, I really wanted to get into some of the boxing. I gotta get it. I just have to speed it up a little bit on my channel, especially for what it is that I'm trying to do. So, you know what I mean, don't think that I'm gonna get rid of the morning. I'm not getting rid of the morning chop ups. It's just I have to speed it up a little bit. I'm a little behind on schedule when it comes to having these boxing conversations. So you're gonna just see me speed it up just a little bit, because we take a lot of these videos and we send it to the media. We send it to the people that's in charge of the credentials and all that. But it's just to speed it up a little bit. So we gonna get into it. All right, this boxing talk. George Kambosos, Richardson Hitchins. We're gonna get to that right now. Going down June 14th, Madison Square Garden. Tickets is on sale. So let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone podcast. Okay, so a lot of people, because I always say, you can't please you people. A lot of people are not happy about this George Kambosos versus Hitchins. They don't. What up? Oh, they don't like it. They think it's a boring fight. They want to see Hitchins in there with somebody that's competition, right? Well, none of your business. How about that? So, and I go, well, it's a fight. Rather if you like George Kambosos or not, whatever it is that you think about him, And we always wonder, how does he keep getting these opportunities? But one thing we could say about George, if we can't say nothing else, is that he's not a damn duck. Okay? We could focus on all the racist stuff he was saying or what we felt he was saying when he was talking to Devin, and people go, okay, so what? Y'all say the same thing about T.O. I feel like T.O. probably be more of a, I don't want to say more of a duck, but we'll get to that. But the one thing about George is that, T, what up? He comes for all the smoke. Um, from T.O. to seeing him go in there 2 times with Devin to Lomachenko. Now he has Hitchins. I can respect that. I can respect that he's taking it. This don't sit well with a lot of y'all because a lot of y'all just find shit to complain about. You boxing fans or some of you content creators can never be satisfied. Everything to you guys are boring. It's boring. I don't want to see it. But guess what? A lot of y'all are going to pay. Well, you got the zone. So a lot of y'all are going to watch it. That's the thing that kills me with y'all. And I was speaking to think a little about this. Well, I speak about this all the time, that y'all kill me about. Y'all find the littlest shit to complain about. You're going to watch it. So I don't know who y'all think y'all fooling when y'all sitting there telling somebody what you're not going to watch. A lot of y'all going to watch it because you want to be a part of the conversation the next day. Me? If it's something I don't want to watch, I don't care nothing about being part of no conversation. Good morning, Erico. I don't care. But y'all will find every little thing to complain about. This is a great fight. Do y'all remember when we thought we were going to get George Kambosos and we were going to get Shakur Stevenson that time? And I believe it was George's father that told Shakur, hey, go fight Devin. Y'all remember that? And I thought we was going to get that for a second. Just like I thought we were going to get T.O. and Richards. I thought we were going to get it. For some reason, it looked like we was almost there. I thought that would have been the Times Square fight. I thought it would have been. Hitchins, another guy who doesn't back down, who comes to fight. He may not be everybody's favorite, just like George is not everybody's favorite. A lot of y'all are going to ride with, I never believed that would happen. You know what, you never believed that the T.O. and Hitchins? I didn't believe it, but I thought, you know what, I didn't believe it would happen, but I had it in my mind like, okay, maybe this is something they can set up. 2 guys from New York, we can make this happen. Hey, B, what up, man, brother? I thought it was going to happen. I was like, okay, maybe we might have something. And then it didn't happen. And I still didn't trip off it. I think about the level of competition of both of these guys have fought. Hitchins was in a fight where a lot of us thought that he lost. Right? I forgot who was the dude that, the same dude Keyshawn knocked out. We thought that dude that, when Hitchins fought him, a lot of people were like, nah, Hitchins lost that. Had me at the edge of my seat like, oh shit. This guy might do it. This might be the guy that actually pulls it off. And then what happened. Sometimes when you don't have that big name and you don't have no muscle behind you, no matter how good you are, they'll still take it from you, man. It's politics. You know, this is why y'all have to understand the business, that a lot of fights they try to set up and they want to see. So unless you go in there and you do something that's unbelievable, you can go in there and give it your best all you want, right? And you're thinking that at the end of the day, or at the end of the fight, I have this fight. and then at the end you get screwed. It just happens, man. So a lot of people thought that about Hitchins in that fight. But he went good. You know, he went to Puerto Rico and beat what was the dude he went to Puerto Rico and beat? He did what he did, you know what I'm saying? He did what he was supposed to do. Now the last time we seen George wasn't good. When he fought Lomachenko, did I even watch that? I think I might have watched it on YouTube. I don't even think I watched it live, but you see what happened in that. So I see I see him getting outclassed in this. Josh Sanders, what's up? I see him getting outclassed in this. But I also see it being a better fight than what people think it is, because we have the tendency of judging people because we've seen guys get outboxed and beat up in other fights, and then we go, yeah, that shit's crazy. So we see guys get outboxed, and the first thing we go, that should be easy for him. This should be an easy fight for him. Not all the time. Hitchins by unanimous decision. Yeah, it can happen. I don't think we seen George in the Garden ever since he beat Tio. But you know his fans, June 14th is going to be crazy. I'm telling you. His fans are going to come to New York. He got people. He got people now. Just because he's not liked here. Stormy B-Man, my brother, the sensei. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Stormy B-Man. And smash his like button when you over there and stop being selfish, man. I see a lot of y'all be over there and don't smash his like button. Knock it off. It don't cost you no paper. Is a game, dog. He will be there for. Yeah, he'll be there for that jab. He'll be there for it. I can't break this fight down stylistically and tell you how it's gonna go. But it's good. I give George one thing, right? I'm not a big fan of his. But one thing I will give him is that if you look at the level of competition that he has fought, no matter what the outcome was, okay, him going in there getting beat by Devin twice, him getting beat the hell out of by I just said his name, Lomachenko. The level, I respect the level of competition that he does not duck from anybody. He does not duck from anybody. I can't, and neither does George. So when you taking two guys like that, and then y'all are sitting there saying, I don't want to see this and this is boring, well, what you want them to do? There's certain fights that can be made easier than other fights. Some of these fights that y'all desperate for and you're crying for, they're not that easy to be made. And sometimes, this is why we got Turkey around, because there's certain fights that we can't even get made in America that he can make. But this was a simple fight right here that we didn't need him for. We got it. The Garden is going to be rocking June 14th. Trust me, it's going to be rocking June 14th. New York is going to be in the building. He's going to be in the, him and his people are going to be in the building. It's probably going to be a little bit of everybody June 14th in the building. And we're having an amazing year. BBO, what's up? Yeah, he is. He's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. I've been in his neighborhood before. He's great. Shout out to him and Coach Liddy, yo. He has a great coach. Shout outs to him. Eric, oh, you ever in New York? You stop at this gym called Cops and Kids. A gym that he used to train at. Shoo, Chris Colbert, the real big baby. Who else? It's been so many guys who have trained at that gym. Cops and Kids is a great gym in New York City. Now there's two Cops and Kids. There's one in Brooklyn and one in Staten Island. The one in Brooklyn is the one that you guys need to attend to. It's a great, amazing gym. Shout out to Pat Russo. Shout out to Dave. You know, shout out to the NYPD. You know what I mean? Great group, great group of people. That's my second. That's my other family over there. Mike, what up? So when you look at 140, Ohio, what's up? When you look at 140, yeah, please, Erico, do it, please. And when you do, Erico, reach out to me on Instagram, and I think I got your gram. Reach out to me, and I'm gonna send you my number. I'll make sure you get up when you're in the city. When you look at 140, when you take the time to look at 140, some guys have moved out the way. You got Devin moved out, Ryan moved out. I believe Rolly moved out. So when you look at what's left at 40, 40 is pretty dangerous. I can't think of every. I hate when it comes to 40. I can't remember no fucking names. I get a little thrown off when I think. But when you look at 40, 40 is very talented. Even with guys going to 47, just take the time to look at 40. It's so much smoke at 40. You still got T.O. I don't think T.O.'s gonna move up and go anywhere. He says it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think he stays where he's at. That's just my opinion. You got Gary Antoine, right? 40. You got even somebody like I think Frank Martin, when he comes back, and I said this, when he comes back, yeah, Russell. Bang, what up? I think even Frank Martin, when he comes back, I don't see him coming back at 35. I see Frank Martin coming back at 40. Yes. Yes, Bang. Yeah. Even with somebody like Frank, because we can't count Frank Martin now, I see him coming back at 40. So when you look at 40, where do you think Arroyo at 40? Arroyo? Yeah, he is. God damn it, I forgot about him, Erico. Yeah, you even got Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz. Damn, how I forget about Pitbull? You got Pitbull, man. Man, 40's looking nasty right now. 40's nasty right now. My question is, where does George and where does Richard, where do they fit in that? Or you could just say, where does Richard, where does he fit in 40? All right, say he goes in there and he dominates George. If he goes in there and he dominates George, what do y'all want to see? Who do you want to see him in there with next at 40? For all the guys y'all just named, give me one guy y'all want to see him in there with, even though it might not happen. Besides a T.O. Because some of y'all probably ain't going to care about that neither. They would play music so damn early in the morning. Gary Antoine is nasty work. Gary Antoine is nasty work. The DMV versus the NYC, nasty. Let's keep it 100. He just ain't doing nothing for us. He's not, Bang, but we can't complain. What can we do? This is what I was talking about before you came up. We can't complain about it doesn't do anything for us. What y'all want him to do? Certain fights are easier to get made in boxing. And certain guys want a certain amount of money that can't be produced to them. What can we do? Some people have the muscle behind them to get certain shots that we feel like they shouldn't deserve to get. I mean, what can we do? Listen, what can we do, man? Honestly, when you think about it, what can we do? Every time a fighter gets in there with another fighter, the name is not going to always be big to us. But to boxing, you know, what can we do? There's a lot of fights that they gave us that don't do anything for us. We got Pacquiao versus Barrios. What does that do for us? I don't give a damn about Pacquiao being a Hall of Famer. He's a guy that's been going for 4 years. He's 46 years old. And you got Barrios, who's 29 years old, that just sat here and just clearly ducked the boots. And maybe a Brian Norman Jr. And whoever else at 47. Listen, I hear you, Bang, but I'm sure he didn't just go down the list and be like, you know what, out of all these people at 40, give me George. I'm sure that's not how it went. I'm sure. I'm sure there was times he probably tried to make other things happen, but these guys today are so spoiled. They want a certain amount of money. They overprice themselves. My thing is, I have to stay busy. You got to remember, this is boxing. Guys got to stay busy. I don't think he did, though. And I don't think we did, because that's basically saying he took an easy route. I don't think he did. What I think is, these guys want too much money. They want a certain amount of money because they spoil you. They spoil you. Matias is already, you said Matias is already, I think Matias is already in the fight, ain't he? Is Matias in the fight, y'all? Anybody can look that up? Is Matias Bang? Anybody? Can anybody look that up? I don't know. Does Matias have something coming up? Damn, Bang got me thinking now. Bang. Is Matias fighting? Hey, somebody look that up for me, man, please. Now I might be. I'm a little curious now. Damn, Matias. I almost forgot about him too, man. Shit. There's beyond the popular names across the division. It's ridiculous. It's a major reason. Yeah, man. Yeah, Stormy. Yeah. I mean, you got these guys overpricing themselves. And let me tell you what kills you about overpricing yourself. His last fight was in March. We're in May. Oh damn, he just fought. Well, Matias got time to come on back. That's why he did fight. I think he fought March 29th. I think he fought the same day Shushu fought. If I'm not mistaken. Was it March 29th? It was something like that. Anyway, so when you overprice yourself like that, and you see a lot of fighters going through it, and then you wonder why they're not as active as it should be. So then they go, you know what? I don't have to depend on America boxing no more. I'll just go over there to the Turk. I'll go over there to Turkey Al Sheikh. I guarantee you he'll give me the payday I'm looking for. That's the shit that we dealing with. Every fight that we get, ladies and gentlemen, is just not going to be what y'all want. We can't say who somebody should have fought. We can't say that. Because we don't know what the talks was like. We don't know what's up with the other. We don't know. We're not in the business. We're just looking at it from the other side. We can't. We're saying that who they should fought because that's what we want to see. But just because we want to see it, that doesn't mean they're going to give it to us. I mean, let's be honest. Who the fuck wants to see Pacquiao and Barrios? Let's be real, y'all. The George Kambosos and Richards is more of a fight. Who the hell wants to watch Barrios and Pacquiao? Not me. Not something that I'm coming out my pockets for. But y'all gonna do it. We got to make it make sense. All that him being a Hall of Famer, yeah, all that sound good. We talking about a man who just got his eyes beat, got shut 4 years ago, and then they had a video with his wife feeding him. His hands is all. This is a guy we bringing back. Come on, man. Now, now, if we're gonna keep that same energy for this fight, we got to keep it for that fight too. Because ain't nobody's gonna tell me that a Barrios and Pacquiao makes sense. No, the hell it don't. I don't give a damn about him being a Hall of Famer. Doesn't make any sense. This is every time we look like we're doing good in boxing, we take a step or two back. And this is a prime example. If this was a Floyd and Pacquiao doing an exhibition, I wouldn't even tripped. No, the energy's never kept the same. This is what I'm saying. We got George and Richards who are still active in the game. Who, like, let me ask y'all something. How many years, Stormy B, if you in here, you know right? How many years in boxing we have got fights where people have not agreed with it? And it turned out to be better than what we thought. Now, I think George is not coming to lay down. He's going to come and fight. He's going to come and fight. Please believe that. A lot of them, right? You got to remember, y'all have to remember something, right? These fighters don't give a shit about what we want. These promotional companies do not give a damn about what we want. The managers, the agents, the networks, they don't really give a damn about what we want half of the time. You understand? If it don't make dollar, it don't make sense. Yeah, the fans can want this. They can want it all they want, but what does it do for us? What does it do for our promotion? The networks got to make their money. The fighters got to make their money because the fighters got to be able to pay their team. So, what does it do? Everything's about money. I don't agree with the Pacquiao and Barrios, but we know it's a money thing. It's a money grab for also for Pacquiao because he don't have the money that he used to have. And Barrios, we know what it is, young kid, 29. I don't agree with it. I understand it, but I don't agree with it. But it is what it is. You think that they care about what me and you think? They don't care. They don't care. We can't care more than they do. Because as fans, yes, we pay for these pay-per-views, and this is what we get. Because we pay for these pay-per-views, we pay for these apps, and we pay to go see these fights, and we buy their merch, all that. So they supposed to give us what we want. Yeah, they should. But they don't give a damn. Underrated One, what's up, man? Y'all go subscribe to my brother Underrated Darkness. They don't. And we get the runaround sometime. So, it's only so much that we can do. I told y'all this before. I said it gets to a point that when you stop being satisfied about what's going on in the sport of boxing, you got some decisions to make. But the whole sport of boxing is not going to stop and come to a halt because you have an issue with who's fighting. Told you, the sport of boxing been here before all of us been born, and when we all die, it's still going to be here. It don't matter how any of us feel. It don't matter how we feel. So, am I telling, and I had an idiot come on here, was like, you're telling a bunch of boxing junkies, to not watch boxing. You ain't a boxing junkie. Scrapbook Boxing, that's a boxing junkie. Stormy B-Man, a boxing junkie. Those are boxing junkies. I don't know where y'all get that from. Kurt Sugar, God rest his soul, was a boxing junkie. I'm not telling y'all, I'm telling you, if something don't feel right, something don't look right, do something about it. I have no beef with June 14th. I have no beef with this fight. It's been great this year. The only thing I've had complaints about is probably the scorecards and the referees. Yeah. Exactly, yo. I have no problem with this year and how boxing has went. Maybe that little event that they did on Times Square, but other than that, I have no issue. I don't. That July 19th, yeah, I might have an issue with that. As far as this for June 14th, yeah, definitely boxing junkie. So, I see that. So they can be mad all they want. It's gonna be business. This is all I be trying to get them to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's all I try to get them to understand. Oh, maybe it's the way I deliver the message. Like I'm just telling y'all, shut up, but it's gonna be business as usual. What do y'all want? And this is the problem, oh. You be at these events, oh. You deep into the game, so you know, oh. A lot of us that know, we know that if you don't understand the business, see, people don't want to understand the business. They don't want to understand the business part. All they know is that this is who I want fighting. I want these two fighting, and that's it. I don't care about the business. I mean, all business is not good business, but it's business, right? And I hate to keep using that word because I'm like, damn, that's bad business, but it is what it is. A lot of these cats ain't trying to understand the business part. They don't give a damn about the business. All they give a damn is about, I want this fight. I want it now. And if I can't get this fight, then I'm not watching boxing. Well, disconnect your cable. Erase your apps. Because it ain't going to always be the way y'all think it's supposed to be. Some of y'all have been crying and whining about the same shit since probably 2021. And we're in 2025. Y'all casuals, some of you YouTubers, which I'm disappointed in some of y'all because y'all claim y'all so deep into boxing, but y'all ain't even learning the business. Y'all too busy D-writing fighters' names. You ain't even taking the time to even learn the business. Some of y'all claim y'all been on this YouTube forever and still ain't got it together. Ain't trying to learn the business. That's why I talk to matchmakers, I talk to promoters, hell, judges, fighters, coaches, I talk to everybody. Like, y'all don't take the time to learn the game, and it's a damn shame. But y'all sit up here and pick one particular fighter, talk about his ass for 2-3 weeks straight, thinking it's doing something for your channel. It look like to me you got a crush on him. I'm just saying. Just saying. Y'all gotta make what y'all do make sense. I have no beef with this fight. That person could have fought this person. We're not in no position to say who should have fought who. We're just not in no position. Because it doesn't matter what we think. What makes sense to them. I don't like the Pacquiao and Barrios. I don't like it. But obviously it makes sense to them. It's a payday. It makes sense to them. Cool. Does that mean I stop becoming a boxing fan because of that? No. When I heard Thurman and Barrios, I wasn't really crazy about it. Might have not made sense to me, but it made sense to them. You understand what I'm saying? It's always business. The Times Square joint might have not made sense, but it made sense to them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that they're going to do in this sport that we're going to look at them side-eyed and we're going to go, why y'all doing that? If it don't make dollar, it don't make sense. I get it. Does that mean I agree with it? No. Does that mean I support it? No. Does that mean I have to watch it? No. But I'm also not going to complain about it. We still got a couple of more months left until this year ends. And there's going to be a lot more great fights coming up. Yeah, watch it or don't. I got no problems with... Come on, man. I got no problems with June 14th, man. The Garden is going to be rocking. New York is going to be rocking. Brooklyn going to be in the building. Australia is going to probably be in the building. Some people are probably going to fly over. It's going to be dope. The whole face-off, the press conference, the media workout, whatever. It's going to be dope. Moments like this is what I live for, man. That's why I say I enjoy boxing different from y'all. Because when everything is going y'all way, Y'all had nothing to complain about. The first thing that goes wrong. See, that 2023 had a lot of y'all spoiled. Not 2024. 2023. When Crawford and Earl fought and Ryan and Tank, was it Ryan and Tank? That year that we had, it got y'all spoiled. Y'all been spoiled ever since. Because the following year in 2024, y'all were like, damn, man, this wasn't nothing like last year. So when 2024 came to an end, 2025, they better give us everything that we want. And they've been doing pretty damn good so far. But y'all are still find reasons to complain. Y'all people are not boxing junkies, man. It's complaining, never go to events. I don't take them. Yeah, you can't, You can't, if we took them serious, you know what would happen? We would get caught up in debates and arguments with these clowns. And a lot of times, like I said yesterday on the show, they know what they're doing. They will lower you into a debate. Or just, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. That's why I be like, I don't take none of y'all serious. Y'all, like, for what? Why would I? Exactly, from behind their screen, and that's what they do. Sometimes, they like to see you get mad. They like to see you get mad. That's why I start questioning dudes who enjoy seeing another man get mad. Oh, watch this, y'all. Bet you when I say this, watch how he react. You know what I'm saying? That's why the block button exists over here. I don't play that. I keep telling y'all, timeouts don't exist over here. I block you. Say good morning to me the wrong way and you're out of here. But that's either here and there. So I think everybody who's alright, listen, for the new content creators coming in, if you just happen to be new, or you somebody that's not new and you've been in the boxing for a while and you thinking I could start my channel because a lot of these guys do it. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you do it the right way. Don't do it like you see some of these dudes doing it. Don't get on here and be like the rest of these dudes who deride certain fighters. They have the same conversations week after week, day after day, hour after hour. If you're gonna come over here and do something different. That's why I have my morning chop-ups. I'm only doing boxing this morning because I'm like, I have to speed up with the boxing. Because a lot of times when you're putting in for these credentials, when they come and look, my morning chop-up is cool. But I gotta get that boxing. That morning chop-up ain't important to them. They want to see what work. Why should we have you at this show? So you gotta, I just gotta speak. So you might see a lot of that in the morning with me getting back to the boxing early. I gotta, I just gotta speed things up. The morning chop-ups are not going nowhere, y'all. Don't get it twisted. But I gotta speed it up. So, for anybody thinking to get a channel, do it the right way. Don't look at somebody else and go, I'm going to do it like him or... No. Be your own self. That's what makes you different and that's what makes you unique. Me, I don't come in here being nobody. I don't want to be nobody. I don't have nobody I look up to. I might like your channel, but I don't look up to you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, y'all. Exactly. Meaning people. I ain't mad at it, but if I have to keep having the same conversation for you to come over, hey, shout outs to them. Not me, man. I'm not doing it. Because that irritates me to keep having the same conversation. Like, it just irritates me. And all I'm doing is making that person that I'm talking about more popular than what they are, rather if I dislike them or not. That's all. That's all. We talk about how racist fighters are and this and that. That's cool and all, putting that out there, but you, like, certain people are just not worth talking about. Certain people ain't worth talking about, man. Like, you know what I mean? Certain people, you can't give them no attention, bruh. Because as men, I'm not talking about women, as men, we are so damn emotional that We thought women are emotional. We be emotional because it ain't these women that be running to these platforms when these shits be happening. It be us. We be super emotional. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, you said that. Why that person that you talking about is sitting there laughing at you? Cause yeah, look at them, y'all. Sensitive. Look at them. Sensitive. OG Steve, what's up, my brother, man? How Mom Duke's doing? Give her a kiss for me. Tell her I love her, man. Tell her get better. So I just don't, I be in my own lane. I don't care, dog. I don't be caring about what nobody think about me, what they say about my channel, what they feel about my conversations. I don't care, because I'm not here for their comfortability. They didn't help me get the channel. They didn't build it. They didn't start no Doug Zone. So I don't be caring. She's coming home. She'll be home. That's what I wanted to hear. Tell Mom Dukes I love her. Give her one big kiss for me. I can't wait till she get home. Nah, I can't, What makes you unique in life is you being yourself. You being yourself, You know, me and you talked about this plenty of times. You being yourself. I have no time to be going crazy over how boxing's turning out. I don't idol none of these guys. I like them, but I don't look up to none of these guys. There's only one man I ever look up to in this world, and that's God. Some of y'all put y'all all into these fighters, man. I keep telling y'all, when y'all gonna stop doing that? Y'all ain't gonna never stop doing it. Like, I don't get y'all. And this is why I said yesterday, how everything's about to go, sooner or later, media is not even about to exist in boxing no more. Y'all don't even see what's happening. Sooner or later, media is not gonna exist in boxing. It's not. As far as us even going to attending weigh-ins and press conferences and all that, sooner or later that's not gonna even exist. Y'all don't even see what's happening. I don't expect the casuals, but for us, this is what we love to do. Nah, I know I don't. But I got people I'm actually cool with in the game that I'm blessed to be cool with them. I'm blessed for it. Because when I need answers or something, or, not saying I'm just cool with them because of boxing, I can have a regular conversation with them. I can call Shushu's father. Jared Anderson and Tiger Johnson's coach P, I can call him. Ivan Mighty Robinson, I can call him. Junior Jones, I can call him. Got people I can call. I ain't bragging. I'm just saying. This is why we don't have to sit and argue. Rabbit, what's up? You heading to the gym today, Rabbit? This is why I don't have to argue. You think I'll argue with a casual? They can't pick up no phone and call nobody. This is why we don't supposed to spend time arguing with these dudes. For what? They're beneath us. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got no problem with June 14th. What time you going, Rabbit? Let me know. I'm gonna come over there. Let me know. Looks like it's supposed to rain, but I'll come over there today. I don't go back and forth with these dudes. I'm not doing that. I have no beef with June 14th. Or any other fight after that. The Pacquiao, Barrios, whatever. It's going to happen whether we want it to or not. Unless something happens. The Canelo, Crawford. At first I was like, But it is what it is. Damn, supposed to be 9:30. Damn. Well, I better get to moving. Okay, wait a minute. I better get to moving. What I've been on here? 44 minutes? Alright. Shit, Rabbit. I might end up missing that. It takes time for me to get myself together. Yeah, I don't trip off it, that's September 12th. And I'm sure when they do a press tour, they'll be in New York for that. When they do Crawford and Canelo, there's going to be a press tour in New York. I know it is. It'll probably be New York and LA. I know it will be for sure. The fight is in Vegas. It will definitely be a press tour in New York, in LA, and I'm waiting for it to happen. I'm sure the press tour will probably happen probably about August, and I'm waiting for it. Oh, you talk about putting in credentials. Oh, I am waiting for it to happen. I've been blessed to go to two Canelo's press conferences. You know, when he fought Jamel Charlo and when he fought Edgar Berlanga. I can't wait. I was able to go to Crawford when he fought Spence, so I'm familiar with both. But June 14th, George Kambosos, listen, this is a great setup. After June 14th, Richards has enough time to come back. He has enough time to come back this year to fight again. Against who? I don't know. And George is going to continue to get these opportunities, right? If you think he deserves it or not. Oh yeah, I'm going to get those credentials. Oh, I'm hoping to get this one for this one, man. The deadline for these for this fight June 14th, the deadline's credentials was yesterday. So I think tomorrow, because the press conference is Thursday, so tomorrow they should answer us. I just did this one. I did this one. I did the Shakur Stevenson and Edgar Berlanga one. I don't know how that's gonna go. And I did Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. I did that one. So those are about the three major ones that I did. So I'm hoping, because they did me dirty for that Times Square joint, man. But it's all good. I'm not crying over spilled milk. It happens. The thing is this, for all guys that's coming in, like I said, when you coming in doing this, you're gonna have to understand this. There's times you're gonna hear no. Now, when you start hearing more no's than you hear yes, then that's when you have to start making phone calls and start emailing to find out, okay, is it something about my content that you don't like? What is it that I need to do? How can we get credentials for July tour? Well, bang, if you don't have a YouTube, it's not going to happen. Unless you get in there. No, I didn't hear what happened. I'll call you on that. I'll call you on it, Steve, and find out what happened. No, unless you have a YouTube channel or you getting in with somebody that you know could get you in, yeah, you won't be able to just get into those shows. Yeah, it'll be hard. You know what though? You know what's so crazy? When I first started out, he got poked up in prison. Oh damn! I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. Yeah. When you start hearing more no's than yes, you know you got more work to do. Okay? And what I mean by when you start having to call people or email, just after a while, if you keep applying, you got people that you reach out to, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Those other people that I told you I used to apply for, that they would never answer me, and then they never gave me a reason why they did me the way they did me. It's the people I don't deal with no more. But you see what they going through. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. I don't have to say their name. But when you're putting in credentials, you just got to keep working. Y'all can't expect, because y'all put up a couple of videos on your YouTube, that they're going to see that, and that's good enough. You got to work hard. And when you're putting in credentials, just don't put in credentials for the fight. This is where y'all are messing up. This is how I know y'all not real content creators. It always has the press conference. It has the media, the press conference, the media workout. What's the other one? But anyway, y'all will skip all that and go straight to fight night. Y'all don't even care about doing the press conference or the media workout or the weigh-in. The weigh-in. Thank you, Bang. I knew it was right there. I couldn't can get it out. The weigh-in. Y'all skip all that and just put the fight. So when they tell y'all no, you like, yo, but I applied. All you did was put your name, your address, and your podcast, and that's it. So when they ask y'all to fill, guess what? I didn't even fill the for the fight for the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. I'm getting tickets for that because, I'm not putting my all into doing get two dentals and I might not do it. Condo, what up? Shout out to the mighty LDBC. What's up, family? So I'm not doing that. But y'all got to stop putting in credentials and going straight to the fight. If you can't work the press conference, the media workout, or the weigh-in, you don't need to go. They looking at stuff like that. They're paying attention to that because remember, you're on the list. So every time they get your application and they go, yeah, we got this guy before. Nah, I didn't put in for that because I want to go with my wife. And I want to go with my wife. I talked to Amanda about it already on my live on Instagram. She was in the comments. She said, I'm going to reserve some tickets for you. I said, cool, because I know the gym that she be at up here in Brooklyn. So she in Puerto Rico now. She just did an amateur show, and Jake Paul was there. I think she just did an amateur show, like a female show for the girls. So it'll probably be a minute. She'll be in New York soon. Yeah. I want to go with my wife. That's why I don't want to, I'm not going to put my all into that. Because, if I don't get it, then here it is. I'm disappointed. So, yeah, July 11th, I'm in the building, and July 12th, hopefully. But, yeah, man, y'all got to understand. Y'all have to start understanding how all this works. You casuals, nobody expect y'all to understand. That's why I don't talk to y'all. Who's gonna argue with y'all? Y'all not sitting up here doing what we doing. Dope card to take wifey, yes. That's my wife is my business partner anyway. So she's gonna go with me unless she don't want to go. I just put in for the Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia got a promotion. He got something he doing in Philly June 7th. I just applied for that. Because Philly's right next door to New York. I just applied for that, man. Like, I'm out here moving, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dependent on one promotional company to do something for me. There's umpteen promotional companies out there. And like I said, you new dudes or you dudes that never applied before, that's how that works. That's how it works because it makes you look good. Yeah. Danny Garcia got some joint going. Shout out to my brother Keith Cologne. I'm sure y'all familiar with Keith Cologne. Another one of that kid is different. Shout out to him and his pops. I always talk to his pops. I'm gonna call his pops today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of stuff coming up, y'all. All I'm saying is for you new content creators coming in, or somebody who's been talking boxing and just decided not to get a channel, just do it the right way. Don't come in here being goofy. Don't come in here. If you come in here on some fanboy-ish, you're gonna come in the wrong way. Yeah, because I love Tank and like no. Yeah. Keith Cologne is dangerous. What's going on, Joe? Mr. C, the card is gonna have KC where and P8. It's goddamn Bang. I forgot Bang. Jesus Christ, Bang. Oh, I gotta go back and look at it, Bang. I just talked to Ivan Robinson about it, man. I told him to come on out. But I know it's June 7th. I forgot what part of Philly they said it, what part of PA they said it is, but I heard it was in Philly. And I'm like, because they made it seem like it was like 3 hours away. And Ivan was like, no, it's not 3 hours away. It's right there in Philly. And I'm like, all right, so why It didn't say Philly. It said a different part of PA, but he said it's Philly. I said, all right, well, you know what? It don't matter. I'm gonna go there anyway. I'm gonna go there June 7th. I'll do it. What's up, Bang? You think about coming out? Yo, Bang, you should come out June 14th, man. I know you don't like this fight, man, but come on out, man. Come kick it. Come have fun, man. I'm sure the weigh-in and all this for the 14th is probably gonna be open to the public. I'm sure it is. I'm sure the press conference, the 15th, that might be open to the public. I don't know if they're doing it in the theater or not, as far as the press conference. They might, because this fight, honestly, this fight is not a fight that is gonna make it to the big venue. This is gonna be in the theater. You know, which is said already. I'm just letting people know, because somebody will ask, is it in the big theater? No, it's not. I don't even know if Hitchins versus T.O. would have made the big building. See, it's business, y'all. And it's not discrediting a fighter by saying that he doesn't have any fans. But if you don't put no asses in seats, or if a lot of people are not familiar with you, that Keith Cologne fight, I might go with them. Who's your peoples? Who's your peoples, Bang? Who's your peoples, Bang? You know I might know them. I know you ain't talking about Four Corners Boxing. If you talking about them, those my brothers. If you talk about them, those my brothers. But I'm not familiar with Hitchins is. Yeah, he is. He's good. He's not everybody's favorite, and he's not the most flashiest. He's not Floyd Mayweather, you know, flashy and all that, but he's pretty good. I have no issue with him. I have no issue with this fight. I'm gonna just go and hopefully he'll beat him, but you know, I always say every guy has a puncher's chance. Every guy has a puncher's chance, and the last time we seen George in the Garden, he upset the, you know, I don't want to say upset, but when he beat T.O., it was like, oh, shit. We didn't see it coming. So, you know, I always try to give some of these guys the benefit of the doubt, because one thing about boxing, one punch changes everything. Did y'all watch the pro box card with the heavyweights? And did you see how the other guy, the Mexican guy, was losing? And he caught the other guy and almost got him out of there. One punch can change it. One punch can change it. That's the great thing about boxing. It's just when you think you know what's gonna happen, you get caught with that one punch that can change the fight. And we've seen it happen. We've been seeing it happen for centuries. June 14th is going to be amazing. There's a lot of amazing fights coming up. Like I said, to all my content creators, man, to all my content creators, all I'm saying is, and I'm not saying it like I know everything or I'm the best content. I'm nowhere near being the best content creator. I'm just best at being me. If you're going to come in here doing this, please do it the right way, because they're going to try to get rid of media. And I'm not saying they're going to get rid of our YouTube channels. As far as going to these boxing events, I'm just telling you, giving everybody a heads up. Sooner or later, you're going to look up, and I don't know. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm not trying to expose anything. I'm just being real. We're gonna have to start protecting our channels and start doing better than what we're doing, because a lot of them are gonna look at our stuff and then be like, why should I have him at this event? He's ignorant. Or he's talking this, he's talking that. They figure if you act like that on your show, what are you gonna be like in public? See, I can tell you all day that I don't like a fighter, but still go to his event, and I don't have to say anything to him. I'm just there for content. Some of y'all go and see a fighter and you want to crash out like you can beat the fighter. You can't beat the fighter. And what kind of money you gonna get? Yo, you trying to provoke a fighter, so hoping that he swings on you? That's what I think some of y'all are trying to do, because you can't beat him. Yo, oh, they can't beat him, oh. They can't beat him. Y'all don't fail to realize, y'all think they not sitting home looking at this stuff? Or they office, they see this stuff. They see this and go, why would I want to have you around? You're ignorant. See, me, I'm not ignorant. I'm just passionate about what I speak. And I try to get y'all to open your eyes to see that. And if y'all don't care nothing about that, stupid. Even threatening the fighter. Oh, my brother, Bohemian Boxing Report, live and direct, with all due respect, cut his check. You can't threaten no fighter. Or even step to a fighter and say certain stuff. Because guess what? They'll throw you out the building. They don't give a damn about you. The fighter's the money. You're nobody. And sometimes we need to be reminded of that. We are content creators. But some of y'all are just constant creators. Just constantly starting shit. Provoking. No, I didn't see that, Joe. He disrespected him? Oh, God, I got to go look that up. I didn't see that. But this is what I'm saying. Some of the reporters, media guys, y'all got to know y'all roles, man. You know, back in the days, these fighters would slap the hell out you. Yo, that's what they are, oh. They constant creators. I've been saying this for a while now. Everybody's not a content creator. Everybody's not a content creator. They're a constant creator. Y'all constantly starting shit, provoking, pushing people's buttons. If anytime a fighter or their trainer has to call you about how you talking, or they have to DM you, that's a problem. Or every time you go to a show and you get stepped to by a fighter or his team or the coach, that's a problem. Y'all heard what you've been saying about me for the last 6 months. If I would have caught up, I knew where to catch you at. I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt. I could have been ran down on you. Who wants to feel like that? Who want to feel like that? That they can't go nowhere? If somebody got to get like, this is what y'all became a content creator for? I don't know about you, but I'm not ducking and looking behind my back when I go nowhere. Because I should be able to move freely. If I got to look and watch where I go, maybe I shouldn't be there. Y'all be applying for these events and then want to act like stuff is sweet when you get there. As if somebody's not going to step to you about what you've been saying about them. I'm just saying. For you constant creators, do us a favor. You constant creators are going to be the reason why media is pushed out. Y'all gonna be the reason why we pushed out. So now we ain't got no choice but to be home. Yeah, oh, I'm not gonna be like that. Oh, I'm not going nowhere where I gotta be nervous. What the hell am I nervous for? What the hell am I nervous for? For what? Because I couldn't control my emotions? Or I just felt like because it's my show and I can say whatever I want to say? Yeah, you can, but there's consequences behind that. I'm not going nowhere watching my back. I'm not doing that. I'm going to move freely like I've been doing. I'm a grown-ass man, 42 years old. If I got to watch I don't need to go. And that's why you got a lot of these guys that don't apply. They know what they're doing. You got a lot of these guys that don't apply. They'll tell you that they don't have time to apply. I don't have time to go to these events, but you got time to sit home and make 5-hour lives? You don't have time to attend these events, but you got time to make 5-hour lives talking crazy. Make it make sense. I can't take you dudes serious, man. Yeah, I know. Oh, I seen your work. Yeah, oh, yeah, yo, listen, Bo, you know how it is already. I don't have time for that. Yo, man, look, bro. Yo, Josh, man, I'm telling you, I've been places where I've seen dudes. You ever seen them cartoons where the dudes, like the cartoon characters, they make that imaginary door and they run through it? I'm telling you, if that door would exist at some of these shows, these dudes would run through it. As soon as they see another dude they got an issue with, they looking for a door to run out of. And I'm sitting there witnessing it like, that's crazy. I don't even know what made you even come here and think that it was okay after you've been talking crazy. I talk boxing. I have my morning chop-ups. I speak about life. I speak about what's real, but y'all ain't got to listen to me. When they try to push media out the way, y'all going to regret it. Y'all gonna regret it. You're gonna be mad, and then guess what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna get on y'all damn YouTube and make a 5-hour live about why they push media away. Oh man, they hate black media. They never want to see a black. It was you being ignorant that caused it. Because there's no reason why media should be pushed out the way. Especially when we talk about these fights, we constantly put in credentials. We do our part. But then we got those who are not content creators. Shout out to all my content creators. I wish y'all would go away. Go away. Go far away. Please, my content creators, get away. Just get away. We don't need you. Go take a vacation somewhere on the island and just stay there. And don't come back. We don't need y'all. Because y'all don't do no good anyway. And y'all don't put in the go to none of these shows. Y'all sit home in your basement in the dark like a bunch of weirdos talking about a sport that you know nothing about. You know nothing about it. But you're trying to convince us every day that you know the business. You know nothing. I don't even know everything. There's a lot of things I'm still learning. He said they have a place. Yeah, they have a place. They got a place somewhere. They got a place, all right. They got a place in my block button. That's where they got. Because I get them up out of there. I don't want to talk to y'all. What could I possibly learn from y'all that can help me learn the sport more? Because if that's the case, you guys will have channels with us. Y'all ain't even got no channels with us. Y'all just come to a place or come to a channel where you know it's easy to sucker y'all way in. And y'all want to come to a place where y'all could try to argue with us and embarrass us on our own channels. I got no beef with the way the sport of boxing is. I might have some complaints about scorecards. I have complaints about how referees might referee, or even sometimes how fighters might move. But at the end of the day, I understand certain things are business. Cool. Study us complaining while some of us take some of the money that we got. Or let's get involved in the business more. Some of us can become matchmakers and promoters. If we can. But why would we do that? Some of y'all will mess it up. I hear some of the matchups y'all want to see today. I go, you will be a horrible matchmaker. That man will go in there and get smashed because of you. Man, it is what it is. I got no beef with June 14th. It is what it is, man. Shout outs to both fighters. It's going to be great. Shout outs to all my amateurs out there that got it in this past week. Shout outs to y'all. I didn't forget about y'all. I'm sure, hey, Bo, there's some more amateur shows coming up, ain't it? We got the shout outs to all the amateurs, though. Ohio, Texas, Florida, Utah, the Midwest, the West Coast, East Coast, worldwide, even outside of America. Shout outs to all the amateurs, man. Shout outs to all the fighters. Shout outs to all the women that's putting it down. Shout outs to everybody, man. Everybody get money and let's just enjoy this boxing, man. Let's stop complaining, y'all. Because some of y'all won't even argue with your wives, but you want to come on social media and argue with dudes 3,000 miles away that you know you'll never be able to do anything to. Come on, man, let's stop it. Of course, I'll be back. I might be in the gym today, y'all, so I might be having something that I'm doing. Stay tuned. I can't confirm it just yet. I gotta see how this weather gonna be. Hopefully, I don't get caught up in it. But thanks for chatting with me, y'all. Like I said, y'all can leave a comment in the comment section about who you want to see Hitchins after this. Or what do you think is gonna happen June 14th? It's gonna be amazing. I'm happy. Like I said, I just enjoy boxing a little different from y'all. Jeff Spark, I see you. Love y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Dub Zone podcast. Let's go.